Did Diddy stay in touch with you as a mentor afterwards, or even now?
No. He didn't. That's the only thing I didn't like about it, because he was he seemed like he treated me good while I was at the the music company. Because like you said, they tread lightly when you're there as a child.
Right.
My dad, you don't mess with somebody's child. That's all I'm gonna say. He's from the projects. We live in the middle class right now.
On November 16th, the hip-hop world was thrown into a whirlwind of controversy when singer Cassie launched a legal bombshell against none other than hip-hop titan Sean Diddy Combs, now self-styled as Brother Love. The lawsuit paints a grim picture of their decade-long romantic entanglement, accusing Diddy of serious mistreatment and abuse. This legal turmoil has thrust Diddy into an intense spotlight, especially since he's been crafting a new image as Brother Love since 2017. Cassie's bold move set off a chain reaction, igniting a flurry of additional allegations, including claims from 2 other women. The buzz in the industry is palpable, and even Diddy's one-time comrade, now adversary Mace, has subtly thrown his hat in the ring. Mace has been cryptically touching on Diddy's rumored past involvements, even hinting at connections to Tupac's infamous troubles. But here's where it gets juicy. Reports are swirling that Diddy is plotting a counterstrike against Mace, possibly involving the release of some old footage that could implicate the Welcome Back hitmaker. Ever since their falling out, Mace and Diddy have been at odds. Last year, Mace upped the ante with his Diddy diss track, airing out their dirty laundry on social media and highlighting the long-standing rift between the two. Mace even took to Instagram Live, laying out in detail his reasoning for calling out Diddy in his scathing song Oracle 2. He stood unwavering in his perspective, unafraid to confront his former mentor. The ongoing clash between Mace and Diddy adds a complex layer to the ever-evolving drama in the world of hip-hop. Mace, in his scorching lyrics, didn't hold back. Brothers never pay the artists, but they love to pay the freaks. And when your main artist died, who the hell did you call? Though he didn't drop names, his target was unmistakable, a direct hit at the bad boy founder. However, Mace's own past isn't without its shadows. Rumors are rampant that Diddy is readying to unearth some skeletons from Mace's closet. Over 10 years ago, Mace, who had transitioned from rapper to preacher, found himself mired in controversy. An aggrieved former member of his congregation alleged that Mace had misappropriated church funds to bankroll his return to rap. Legacy the Jesus, in his track Eviction, brings to light startling claims against Mace. Mace, once a prominent figure in the late 90s under Puff Daddy's Bad Boy Records, transformed from a hardcore gangsta rapper to a more mainstream pop-friendly artist. His debut album Harlem World soared to quadruple platinum status, dominating charts everywhere. But here's the kicker. His core fanbase felt betrayed, thinking Mace had gone soft. In an attempt to regain their support, he released Double Up, a darker, edgier album. However, in a stunning turn of events, at the peak of promoting Double Up, in 1999, Mace dropped a bombshell. He was retiring from rap to pursue a spiritual path. Mace disappeared from the scene for 5 years, embracing his role as a pastor in Atlanta and founding his own church. Whispers circulated that Mace might have been pushed out of Harlem's rap scene. Fast forward to 2004, Mace made a comeback with a cleaner, more polished album titled Welcome Back. Yet it was evident that his heart wasn't fully in it. In 2005, Mace attempted a strategic move, trying to jump ship to 50 Cent's G-Unit label. But Diddy, holding the reins, refused to release him from his contract. This feud between 50 Cent and Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, adds another layer.
Puff's a fruit pile. It's a fruit pile, trust me. You see these little weird-ass pictures and shit like that out there, you sit out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures with me like kissing it. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you're going to find out a little shit that I'll be saying.
Not the shit that y'all saw. Worse. Way worse.
Wow. Oh, you kidding me up?
Like penetration pictures and
Nah, come on, man. Come on, Fifth.
all that. And I didn't even I called the nigga, I said, yo, you fucking with this girl? Like you really you like her like that? And he was like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you something. You look at it, you call me back. I sent him the photos, the pictures and everything. And the nigga called back and was like, yo, thanks, man. Yo, I really appreciate that. Yo, where you get these shit from?
Meanwhile, Mace, once cozy with G-Unit, started to pull away in 2006. By 2007, the streets were buzzing with talk of Mace ditching Bad Boy for SRC Records and working on an album titled The Suicide Note. But that's all it was, talk. Instead, gossip about Mace and a transgender prostitute grabbed headlines, leaving fans baffled and questioning his once pastoral image. Flash forward to 2021, and the tides have changed. Mace and Puff bury their beef, and Mace hops back under the Bad Boy banner, now flying with Interscope Records. Puff gives him the go-ahead to collaborate and cook up a new album. And get this, Mace is plotting to drop this new album next year, aiming to return to his hardcore roots. But here's where the plot thickens. Atlanta rapper Legacy Ta Jesus spills some major tea. Legacy, who was part of Mace's church flock for 3 years, claims Mace was funding his rap albums with the church's money. He calls Mace a hypocrite, accusing him of living a double life, hitting strip clubs by night and preaching fidelity by day. Legacy brands Mace a false prophet, expecting more from someone in his pastoral position. Meanwhile, Diddy's been on a mission to clear his name. Last year, amid denials of swindling his artists, Diddy claims Mace owes him a hefty $3 million. DJ Envy, on The Breakfast Club, pointed out the irony. Mace accused of the same financial shenanigans as Diddy. When asked if Diddy saw this as an "I told you so" moment, he quickly shuts it down, labeling Mace's allegations as negative propaganda aimed at tarnishing his reputation. Diddy gets real, asserting his identity. "My name is Diddy Sean Combs. I never took nothing from nobody." He stresses that his legacy is about providing opportunities and fattening pockets. Charlemagne probes further, questioning Diddy about the accusations of taking money from his artists. Diddy's response is firm: never. He views the allegations as a blame game when finances run low. Diddy doesn't mince words about Mace. "I did one album with Mace. How much money do you think I owe this guy?" He labels Mace a counterfeit pastor, disrespecting God's name, and challenges anyone with proof of his alleged wrongdoings to come forward. Diddy stands his ground, ready to settle any legitimate claims within a day. But the drama doesn't end there. Mace dropped 2 more albums under Diddy's label, but Diddy contends Mace owes him $3 million for an advance on an album that never materialized. Diddy's stance is unwavering. Show him a receipt and he'll settle up. Mace claps back, suggesting Diddy's bitterness stems from being denied a stage spot for a disingenuous apology to promote a lackluster track. Mace takes to Instagram and TikTok, releasing a clip, and then follows up with more audio addressing Diddy's comments. He doesn't hold back, dragging Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, into the fray and insinuating that everything's in her name. Mace then tossed a scathing jab at Diddy's demand for receipts, aiming straight for the jugular. "Let's start with your mother." Mace's attack didn't just cut deep, it spotlighted the glaring absence of influential figures like Biggie, Craig Mack, and Black Rob, who might have rallied behind him. Asserting his defiance, Mace declared himself the lone wolf brave enough to resist signing on Diddy's dotted line, underscoring his belief that not all money is worth its cost. 2021 marked a pivotal shift for Mace as he embraced a new role as pastor of Gathering Oasis Church in Atlanta. This transition was a stark contrast to his previous life in the limelight, where he famously exited the music scene in 1999 to pursue a spiritual calling. His last hit, Nothing, dropped 6 years prior in 2014. He briefly returned to the stage for a Bad Boy tribute in early 2020, but the brotherly bond with Diddy quickly unraveled. Gathering Oasis, Church warmly welcomed Mace after a seamless handover from their preceding pastor, Cornelius Lindsay. In a heartfelt Facebook post, the church expressed their gratitude to Lindsay, while Mace himself conveyed his enthusiasm for his new pastoral journey, calling on the congregation to anticipate God's blessings in 2021. Yet Mace's narrative extends beyond his tussle with Diddy. He's also thrown verbal punches at other rap luminaries. In September 2020, Mace confronted Kanye West for seemingly ridiculing his faith-driven departure from music in his 2010 track, Devil in a New Dress. Mace pointed out the irony in Kanye's recent faith-centric ventures, including Sunday services and gospel albums, reminding Kanye of the very system he now challenges. The same system that once ridiculed Mace for leaving. Mace called out Kanye for a public apology, denouncing West's implication that his decision to follow God at the zenith of his career was misguided. Meanwhile, Cam'ron joined the fray in 2017, portraying Mace as a con artist, leading his ministry astray. Cam shared a documentary clip on social media, insinuating that Mace was duping his churchgoers, accompanied by mocking comments and an impression of Mace on Instagram Live. Earlier that year, Cam offered a different take on Mace's pivot to pastoral life, suggesting Mace chose the church to dodge fame and potential violence remarking, "They can't beef with me if I'm in church." This commentary was a follow-up to Cam's response to Mace's The Oracle, where Mace accused Cam of incest. Cam responded by denying he had a sister and suggesting that if he did, it would be Mace's. The long-standing feud between Mace and Diddy has stretched on, becoming a fixture in the hip-hop landscape. In January 2020, Diddy took the stage at the Grammy Awards, delivering a speech that addressed the music industry's lack of diversity and respect for hip-hop. He advocated for artist transparency, a speech that resonated widely, but not with Macy. He saw Diddy's words as a personal affront, not due to disagreement with the message, but because he believed Diddy was failing to live up to his own preachings. In the midst of the hip-hop scene, January 31st, 2020, saw Maze lighting up Instagram with some real talk about his time at Diddy's Bad Boy Records. The man spilled the beans on feeling hustled in past deals. Flashback to 24 years ago, Mace is talking about Diddy bagging his publishing for just $20,000. Fast forward, and Mace is trying to buy it back with a fat $2 million, only to get hit with a match a euro offer or chill till you're 50. Then, cutting to a September sit-down with Billboard, Diddy's flipping the script. The dude's talking about making amends with Maze, working on returning song rights to Maze and other bad boy old-timers since around the 2021 Grammy times. Diddy, pocketing the Industry Icon Award, realized it was high time for a change after the heat he caught over the big boy catalog. From chasing dollars to chasing purpose, Diddy's feeling right about his growth as a business mogul. Despite Diddy's empire being valued at a cool $1 billion, it's not all smooth sailing. The mogul's found himself in choppy waters with a bunch of assault allegations coming his way in November. This trouble's causing some serious ripples across his business ventures. Mace ain't just venting his own frustrations, he's laying down a challenge for Diddy to do right by the artists. This revelation got some jaws dropping, but for a lot of folks in the know, it's just another chapter in Diddy's saga of ambitious moves. Stories of his hunger for green have been floating around for ages. Now let's talk about the impact. Despite Diddy's hefty wallet and a diverse portfolio, think record label, drinks company, TV station, these recent allegations have thrown a wrench in the works. Institutions he supported are backing off. He's stepped down from his Revolt TV chairmanship, and his fashion brands getting the fade out. Industry insiders are buzzing that this might be just the tip of the iceberg for the business tycoon. Rolling in with a net worth of $1 billion, Diddy's always been a big player. His main hustle, Combs Global, pulls in over $90 million a year. But with these new allegations, some of his business partners are giving their deals with him the side eye. Known as one of the slickest entrepreneurs and cultural icons, Diddy's now facing a serious look-see at his reputation and business moves. To top it off, 18 brands have stepped back from Empower Global. We're talking Annette Niao from House of Decra and Annette Azan from Nudie Systems saying no more, taking these allegations head-on and not standing for such actions. Leonard Greyer from No One Clothiers and Ashley Gudalak from Tsuri have also cut ties, underscoring a clash between the accusations and their principles of universal respect. Diddy's business world is hitting some serious turbulence, with brands stepping back left and right. Take Halle Berry, the brain behind the high-end jewelry line Falaba. She's out, stressing her dedication to uplifting women. Post Diddy's Grand July launch of Empower Global, brands are vanishing off their platform, signaling a steep drop for the venture. Despite Diddy's hefty $20 million investment and initial hype, the blowback's crystal clear. Empower Global's seeing its partners bail, rethinking their ties with Diddy amid the swirling allegations. The exit of players like Suri is shaking the foundation of the platform, sparking questions about its future prospects. While some brands stick around, insiders point out that a lot of the initial support was for Empower Global's ex-CEO, Khadijah Robinson's vision. Robinson pieced out in February, and combined with the platform's so-so performance, it's driving the brand exodus. Footwear entrepreneur Rebecca Allen of Rebecca Allen Inc. had her eye on the exit due to unimpressive sales even before the allegations surfaced, which just sped up her departure. Empower Global, running on a subscription model, charges sellers $35 monthly plus, a 10% sales cut. But for some brands, the platform hasn't lived up to its promise of boosting sales. While not everyone's jumping ship, the impact of the situation is obvious. Amidst all the drama, Diddy's standing firm, denying every allegation, even settling with Cassie sans any admission of guilt. The trouble's not just hitting Empower Global, but is also affecting his ties with the liquor titan Diageo, stirring up a wider brand calamity. Lesser-known brands, though not as heavyweight as Diageo, are underlining the critical nature of brand management. Some aren't just leaving, they're hitting up Diddy for refunds. Stephen Goudeau, the force behind his own luxury fashion label, is not just dipping out but is demanding his money back, delivering a hefty punch to Diddy's business dealings. Since launching Bad Boy Records back in '92 and working with big names in hip-hop, Diddy's spread his wings into a drinks business, calmed spirits, and scored partnerships with major beverage players. But now, these allegations and legal scrapes are denting his rep in the game, leading to cut ties with several partners. Even as Diddy faces blows like the school cutting him loose and Diageo breaking off partnerships, he's also known for his philanthropic work, like backing the Capital Preparatory Charter School. Yet, as controversies entangle Diddy's empire, it's evident that the fallout is stretching beyond his business ventures. The beef with Mace adds another dimension to the drama, exposing a fraught professional bond marked by cash squabbles and clashing values. Mace is hitting Diddy with accusations of financial foul play, but Diddy's clapping back, claiming he's always been about lifting up artists. Their standoff highlights the music biz's complexities, probing themes of loyalty, integrity, and the messy mix of business with personal ties. The sexual abuse allegations against Diddy add another layer to this tale, forcing brands to rethink their association with his Empower Global initiative. As the charges stack up, the once booming mogul is entangled in legal showdowns, risking the unraveling of his billion-dollar empire. In this storm, it's not just Diddy's business moves under the microscope. His reputation, his legacy, and the delicate balance of power and responsibility are all in the spotlight. As this story unfolds, time will tell the real impact on Diddy's empire and whether the ripples of discord will echo through hip-hop's annals.